Hey everybody, today we're back with another Tyrant CNC install, and today we're looking at Glock extended mag releases. We have 3 different pistols sitting on the counter here today, and we have 3 different mag releases. We're going to show you how to install one because the same procedure applies to all, but we want to show you all the different offerings that we have for Glocks. This right here is a Glock 19 Gen 5, and this magazine release, this extended one, is compatible with all Glock Gen 4s and Gen 5s that are of a normal frame size. And that's a little bit vague nomenclature, vernacular, just kind of vague wording, but anything that's a Glock 19, Glock 17, a Glock 23, Glock 22, kind of that full size frame size is going to utilize this extended magazine release. So this would be for your Gen 4s and your Gen 5s. Then we have our Gen 3s. This is going to apply to all of your full-size Gen 3s, so 17, 19, 23, 22, and so on. So this one will work with all of your Gen 3s. Now, finally, we have the new guys on the block. Your Glock 43X, Glock 48, kind of those micro pistols that still hold a lot. We're going to show you how to install this one today because the principles and the procedures are the same for all of these extended magazine releases. So to start, let's clean our work area. And we have our Glock 43X that we're going to be installing this extended slide release in. So to get started, we want to get this down to a more or less bare frame, as in get the slide and the magazine out of the way. So we can drop the mag, set that aside. Then we want to disassemble the slide here off the frame. We're going to check the gun's unloaded. So now we can do this kind of half rack overhand reach, pull down on the takedown bar on both sides, let the slide go forward. We've already checked that the gun is unloaded. We can pull the trigger and release the slide forward. Now, what we want to do is down here in the mag well, there is a metal rod that is holding, it's hard to capture on video, but there's a metal rod that's holding this magazine release button in place. We're going to take our pick tool and we're going to reach in here and lift. That's been popped out. Now you can see like that metal rod is sitting on top. So now we can push on our magazine release button. We're pulling it out through the other side of the frame. We can pluck that out. Now we can kind of in the reverse order push this button into the frame through this side. We're going to have to use our pick tool to lift it into place on top of our new magazine release button. Kind of lifting, 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 and we got that sitting on top. Now we have our magazine release button in all the way. Now we just need to push and persuade that steel rod to fall into that pocket, which is easier said than done, and we just did. So now we can push on this, feel that it rebounds. We're going to put our pistol back together again. If you can see that metal rod's holding that in place now, just like before. Slide our slide back on. And when we put the magazine in, it should catch on our magazine release button. That catches and confidently holds into place, freely drops the mag, locks in. Just some good function tests that this is now holding properly. And with that, you've installed your Tyrant CNC Glock extended magazine release for your G48, G43X series of handguns. And again, we have them out for your Gen 3 series of pistols, as well as a combination Gen 4, Gen 5 series of pistols. If you have any questions about this install, Please be sure to let us know in the comments. We always appreciate the feedback. And also check by the channel frequently because we always have new product install videos going live constantly. Have a great one, and we'll see you next time.